Like, we need some energy. I go, when I say stunt set, I want everybody to go, us. And I swear on like during the take, I go, stunt set. And all the like 7-foot basketball players go, us. And the Japanese guys were like, us.
Welcome back, everybody, to a very, very special episode of Off the Record, where we're doing an unscripted collab with Oos Media today.
Oh, wow.
Today we've got Mr. Jeremy and Nick, Oos, the funniest guy in the fucking room, Nick the Ear.
Fuck you, dude.
Damn.
We're doing a Oos, say it again? Oos Media.
Did you do Kyokushin or something? No. Oh.
Is that where it's from?
No.
Tell him what oos means.
Oh, so I mean, oos is just like it's a Japanese. It's like a general thing. The funny thing is they don't even say it over there.
Yeah. I mean, it's an old, like my dad's generation. When they say what's up, blue-collared guys say it.
Blue-collared guys say
Yeah,
oos
like,
to each other
like
as a hi?
if you're at a construction site or whatever, you'll see like those guys, fishermen, like tough dudes, like it's like real, like, you know, like a man's man of saying what's up.
Yeah.
Our old MMA gym, we used to do it.
Because he has his karate style is like,
Because he used to be a fisherman.
but it's that style.
It smelled like tuna in there.
But when you go to those gyms, everyone says os.
Yeah. When we went inside and we walked in, anyone that walked in, whoosh!
Yeah. Shotokan guys don't do it
Oh.
because they're like university guys. They're like different. They're like classy, right? So like, it's just a greeting, like saying what's up, but like macho dudes.
But do you have to
But
like,
it's like respect.
Yeah.
It's like,
or do you just like walk by, oos,
like that.
oos, oos.
Actually,
like that?
I did that to Tyrone Woodley one time. I saw him like coming out of a cafe. And he saw us, and I think one of us was wearing a rash guard, so he did this like, don't fucking talk to me, like kind of thing. Right? He was like that, and we were walking past, and you could see he kind of took a side step like that, because, you know, he's like, oh, these guys are probably fighter nerds, whatever. And I just go, us, and he goes, us, and just keeps walking. And I think he just appreciate that I didn't go like, hey Tyrone, I'm big fat like, and he's gotta put the face.
Hey, Tyrone, did you really get knocked out by Jake Paul, dude? Why'd you throw the fight? Was it a lot of money?
They'll probably be doing that shit too, man.
But it's like a cool like drive-by respect. Like, it's like a vibe. Oos, what's up?
I just remember hearing it all the time when I went to like tricking gyms.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime like people were just going off. Yeah, they would just say it to each other all the time.
Well, it became like a big trend in the stunt world because JJ Perry, he was the director of Day Shift. Day Shift. They keep talking about Night Shift right now because they're working on the next one. But he's like this Texan who came into the Taekwondo world like from the army and was like really good in the 80s at Taekwondo. But like
That's the character's backstory? Or?
no, this is the guy. JJ, the director.
He's like, I like this movie.
Are you pitching this movie? He looks like a guy that'll just pull out a shotgun out of nowhere. Like he's like that southern dude, but he's like more Asian than all of us. He knows he's married to a Filipino chick. He knows more Tagalog than me sometimes. He knows more Korean from doing Taekwondo in the 80s. Like his kicks were dope, right? And anyways, in the stunt community, like ever since he was doing Texas Walker Range, like all the old shows, he, as a morale booster, he'd go stunt set, and we'd go us, and literally like all the way to like John Wick 4. You know when the Japanese guys face all the tall basketball players? The basketball players weren't stunt guys; they were just locals we found. And I was like, I went up to them because the first take they had zero energy, and I Coach Cartered them, like brought them in, and I was like, you see those Japanese guys? And they're like, yeah. I was like, these little fucks think they're really gonna win this fucking war. And they're like, huh? I go, look at them. And they're like, hey. Like, we need some energy. I go, when I say stunt set, I want everybody to go, us. And I swear on like during the take, I go, stunt set. And all the like 7-foot basketball players go, us. And the Japanese guys were like, us. Oh shit. Like it became this crazy like Like, so we still use it all the time, but in the stunt world, like JJ Perry made it like cool as shit.
Oh, that's cool that you can pinpoint who actually like made it cool in the stunt world.
So he learned it in Japan?
No, I mean he just grew up in the.
He made it up in
Marquise
Japan,
world.
took it from him.
He made it seem like then you guys took it.
But for our stunt world, he made it like kind of cool, right? And on set, but every sound guy on every set is like fucking hate these guys
Because they got to adjust.
holding the boom mic. They're like,
Scoffing.
every time. They're hella funny. Like, can you not? Like, sometimes they'll just go, "Can you not do the Oos thing?"
They'll say that too? And you guys do even louder.
I'll be like, I'll be like, "This time we're gonna go louder."
That's dope though. When everyone does like a war cry together, it
Kind of
feels
fire.
good. Yeah.
United, yo.
Yeah.
Like when you see fucking hakas.
I don't think you'll get in trouble for that at all.
Mount One Hakalugi over here, dude.
And you see the other like poor rugby team like, I think we're gonna get mauled.
Dude, have you seen them do it at like their weddings? And then, like the wives are just like bawling, and they, they're fucking brothers. They're fucking going off.
That's pretty gangster, dude.
That's one of the few things that you'll see like cross culturally and be like, I wish we had that.
No.
Fuck yeah.
I wish we were.
Because you don't want to be the other team that's just standing there like not getting the airtime.
Yeah.
You just see like 12 other Ed Sheerans over there. We're gonna get fucked up.
But it does suck to be like a team that's displaying that and everyone's like, whoa, and then you get smoked.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Do you ever see the NBA? I think it was like
You set the bar so high.
the International Basketball League. I guess it's like Team USA, so they have all the best superstars.
Yeah.
And they're watching, I think, the New Zealand team, and they're doing the haka or whatever. And they're just like you see James Harden, like Kevin Durant, like, what the fuck is going on? And they probably drop like 50 on them.
Oh my god.
It's we have the best player in the world.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you're not gonna beat James Harden and LeBron James.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
But they also got fucking like ASAP Ferg and the fucking headphones.
That's their haka.
You're like, and those guys, the New Zealand guys, were like, that's actually pretty cool too. Mind if we steal some of that?
Whose idea was it to call the network Oos?
Jeremy and Marinas.
That's your idea. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we were just going on for a week, and I just kept saying listen, and then I was like, what if we just said oos, and then we were like, oos what? And then Ben was like, the marketers, Oos Media. And I was like, and he was like, what does oos mean? I'm like, I don't know, man, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
I could be like, oos, and I could be like, oos. Like I use it. I overuse it.
Universal martial arts term though.
Yeah.
If you do martial arts, you understand what it
You've
is.
heard that, you know?
Yeah.
And I think people, like randomly I've seen like channels that I'd never seen before had tried to do OS. Like there was like OS Films or OSU, and then there was like an OS TV, but like they're just not cool. like
TV.
it's freaking nerd ass guy. Like we spelled it like in a way where a logo could be clean. You could like see it on a shirt, and you're like, what is that? Like, is that Donut Media? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so we just try to like make it not so like, hey, we do martial arts. Take us seriously. Like, we try to have fun.
Yeah, you guys write it OSS. So then it's not
OOS.
OOS.
Oos. Double O, double S.
Ooh, we like the ooh. Yeah, we want your lips to do this. Oohs.
Yeah.
Because if you wrote it in English, it would be OSSU. OS.
Os, yeah.
Or OOSU.
Yeah, but that's not cool.
It's not cool.
That's lame, dude.
But that's how the Japanese stole it from that one Texan guy, and then they tried to change it, like colonization.
Exactly.
Change this old scroll.
Fun fact.
Said they made it up.
Boxing came to Japan before karate did. Isn't that interesting?
Well, Japan has some really good boxers, though.
You just ruined my life.
Just go ruin my life. You start crying.
I mean, it's been in Okinawa for ages, but it was called Chinese hands.
So boxing's Chinese.
Not
Chinese boxing, yeah.
No, and then Jack Dempsey was getting really popular, and Japan was like going, "Oh fuck, boxing, sick!" Right? Because they didn't have striking. It was all just jiu-jitsu, judo. It was the same thing at the time. And then the government was like, oh fuck, we can't let this America craze, like, you know, we're trying to be like, at the time they didn't enter World War II yet, so they're trying to make like Japanese pride shit, right?
Yeah, because now they're all about baseball.
Yeah, they let that happen.
You know the Japanese brought baseball to America, right? Crazy, dude.
But the founder of judo, he basically got jiu-jitsu and then did it made it a sport. He took out all the deadly shit he made, and then so the government went to him and said, can you find a striking art? They found it in Okinawa, and then at the time they call it Chinese hands. So they were just like, well, we can't make it Chinese, can we? He goes, no. And then so they go, all you guys come up with the form that's just striking. We don't need all that grappling shit. We already have a grappling art. So they took out all the grappling in the Okinawan karate, and then they made Shotokan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's so like
Yeah. They should call it Blue Zone Karate.
Blue Zone karate. Oh, that would be sick.
I just love the fact
100-year. Yeah.
I love the fact that he was like, can you find us a thing? And he comes back and goes, I got it. It's Chinese hands.
Like, are you trying to piss me off?
Yuki, we can't call it that.
That's why they're like,
Yuki, huh?
we're gonna call it empty hands.
Yuki, baby, I can't work with this. Come on.
Ain't it crazy though? Once I found that, because even my ass, I mean, we would watch these fucking martial art films and think it's this ancient Japanese thing. Like, yeah, and it's like pride of the country, right? And then like you fucking study the shit out of it and you go, oh fuck, this is just kung fu. Yeah. This is just fucking kung fu, bro.
In the credits, he goes, karate, played by Kung Fu.
Oh, we're like, this is literally just Shaolin Kung Fu. It's like Japanese ramen. People think it's OG, it's Chinese food. But it's been in Japan for so long, they just did their own
You
thing.
think like some Italian who looks just like you is thinking like looking at spaghetti going,
Fuck. They put soup in it? Ramen.
this is noodle.
This is, soba noodles. I thought this was a pride of Italy. Yeah, fun fact.
So tell us more about Us.
Yeah,
Now that we got both you guys here.
Well, Jeremy does the stunt side, and they do some really cool stuff. They do these challenges where they'll try to recreate a fight scene in like, like 15 minutes or something crazy.
You gotta watch it and shoot it as you go.
When I watch you guys, well, some of the stunt guys, they did this. They did like a parody of Arthur, the cartoon, of a fight scene. And I never knew what the whole process was to shoot and choreograph a fight scene. And it was really cool to see they do this thing called previs where they just like kind of go
Map it
through
out.
they map everything out, and then they have to use like an iPad or just like an iPhone to like get the shots the way they want to. Yeah. And I was like, man, for a 15, maybe like a minute fight scene, it takes like 12 hours of just doing the previs, and then they have to like edit everything. So all the work that goes into, like, kind of like Bart said, all the work that goes into the fight stunt stuff is really cool to see. I think I'm personally fascinated by it because I love the martial arts movies and all that. So to see the process is really cool, especially with fucking the 8711 guys and the guys who are, you know, pioneering this stuff right now.
And cool. With it's just like a fight in the sense that like a lot of stunt people will kind of do the previous half-ass because they go, oh well, it's not the shoot day, so it doesn't matter. Well, the harder you train in training, the better you're going to be at fighting, right? So the more preparation you do in your previous work, when you come to the day, as long as every department is on the same page, you just shoot it out, and it's an easy 8-hour day. So that's what we use. That's what we use previs for, and I think Us in general is just like a middle ground for the real martial artists, right, of the world, and the stuntman martial artists to like come together at the table and educate people on, like, you know, because I've always wanted to be doing like conversations like this where, okay, real martial artists and stunt martial artists like review this fight scene, and because, you know, I'm a real martial artist too, I hang out with real martial artists, and they go, why didn't they just do this? Why didn't they just do that? And then, you know, on the stunt side, you're like, you don't know that the meetings I'm having with a director who just learned Krav Maga, so they want it to be Krav Maga. Right. You know, or somebody who just learned an armbar, and like every movie since 2008 has had an armbar in it, so I don't want to do it, but the producer just learned an armbar, so they want to see an armbar, and like you can choreograph whatever you want.
Or Halle Berry's arm doesn't bend that way, so we got to do this other thing.
Yeah. Oh, and then there's, I heard like one of my friends who was working on Fast 7, they choreographed this thing with Rhonda where they'll put Rhonda in an armbar and then she turns it around and armbars them. But then Rhonda apparently at the time was like, I won't even let you choreograph me being armbarred because I don't get armbarred. Things like that, right? Like, which is what, to her respect, if that's her legacy, right? She armbars people. So she's like, on set, I don't want to get armbarred. And in your brain as a fan, you would be like, it would be sick in a scripted fight to see Rhonda almost get armbarred and then turn around and say, this is how it actually happened.
And adds a little drama to it.
But Rhonda was like, no.
You can't even almost. Damn, that's a shame because that makes it cool.
Yeah, but she's like not even. You can't even imagine it.
Yeah. Or you get into you get into these rooms where like you have a guy who doesn't do martial arts films per se fighting a martial art legend. And they're like the actor is like a big dude and the legend's like a little, Asian guy. And like the Asian guy's like, I'm the martial art legend, I'm not gonna lose to him. The big guy's like, but I'm like 6'3" and I'm a so-and-so, I'm not gonna lose to him. So then you have to like choreograph a way for them to both win or both lose or like somebody interrupt.
Yeah, that's how it goes down.
But how about like Tyson and fucking Ip Man and Tyson?
Yeah.
They're two legends.
Two legends.
But he's like, I'm the real boxer here. I could beat everybody.
Like, I want to break all those windows.
But see, in that sense,
I just smoke weed now, so it's all good, man.
But in that sense, it's easy because Donnie was like, he's a real boxer and he's a legend. He's like,
he's sick, man.
It can go either way, and then he just like finds a way to choreograph it for it to work for everybody.
So everyone's happy.
Yeah.
It's rough too when people have signed on to a film on certain conditions.
Yeah.
I thought we talked about this.
He's like, but you're the villain. You can't win. No, I'm the fighter. It's like, it doesn't work that way, bro.
It doesn't make sense.
What about a duel?
At the end of this movie, the good guy has to win.
It's like, I want to shoot Ip Man.
But I'm 6'5". You know that's impossible.
6'5" guys don't die. He's right. He's right.
Kids, dude. It's like the funny thing to me is like it's adults playing kid pretend, playground pretend.
That's true. Yeah.
I shot you.
Dude, they're so serious.
No, I shot you.
So serious about it. Yeah. And
No, time's out. I fucking killed you, bro.
Force field.
And that's my whole thing is like even in the movie world they try to find ways to make filmmaking like this mysterious thing. Yeah. And in action it's like and for me I'm like, we just never grew up and we just put it on camera now and we're just having fun. So why try to make martial arts or filmmaking too serious? But like, why don't we use this medium of YouTube like in a place where people who don't understand that side of it, right? Or stunt people can explain to real martial artists and then vice versa. Like a real martial artist can go, I would have done this, and the stunt guy would have been like, I wasn't mature enough in my career, in my creative brain to think of that. Damn, I'll use it in the next one. And it's just
a dope bridge.
Yeah.
So when you guys have real martial artists like David So on, doing commentary with you guys, like, what was that? Is that a different thing you guys are doing?
Well, we started a MMA podcast because I think just the format of talking about MMA is a lot easier and longer form. So we'll talk about the fights upcoming because people really like those conversations. And David could talk shit about everything, but he also is a fight nerd. So he really dives deep. So that's where it's like
it's fun.
Yeah, he's entertaining. He talks some shit. He got some hot takes. It's fun.
That's great.
And then so like the MMA combat sports world with the stunt world is a pretty cool combo because like Jeremy, people might look at Jeremy and be like, oh, he's just a stunt guy, but he's like a legit fucking martial artist.
Who said that about him, man?
Anthony Lee. Anthony Lee said that.
Get, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, he did.
But as far
Take my goddamn name out your goddamn.
Sorry, don't slap me, dude. But as far as like what Jeremy does, like he is probably the most well-rounded in the aspect of tricking, striking, even training people who are like beginners, to do this giant, crazy fight scene that you guys have to do all the time that takes months of work. On top of him being an actual legit jiu-jitsu guy, so it's like he could do it all.
What's Nick
actually-
amazing at, by the way?
Not stunts.
His ears are so cool, and he's really funny.
There's good handles.
Fucking funniest. What were you about to say?
Don't let
Nick is funny.
Don't let him grab you. 'Cause what if I just now picture Nick putting you like in a hold, not a submission, but like just making you laugh uncontrollably, like just.
I might dry hump you a little bit.
Have you guys sparred?
No, we haven't.
You should, because
You guys want to do it right now?
as an experienced martial artist, when I sparred with Nick, he made me feel very cuddly and warm
Secure.
while killing me.
Yeah, you'll enjoy
I'm, like,
your
comfortable
last
dying.
breath,
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Yeah.
Dude, Jeremy does some stuff on his Instagram where I rewind it like a million times. I'm like, how the fuck did he do that?
but it's like a script though.
Nick does stuff where he just like deflects it immediately.
And I'm like, how the fuck did he do that?
No, but seriously, the stunt, the jiu-jitsu, the traditional jiu-jitsu techniques you do, and then you turn them into almost like, I guess, a stunt, make it more camera
Movie action. or
Yeah,
whatever.
movie action. Like, I'm like, how the fuck do you guys even come up with that? Because you guys are doing spins and rolls that I'm like, I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh, dude, you should. We've been nerding out this last couple weeks,
Yeah.
and I can't say what it is or what we're doing, but like if you stop,
Never
by
back down
anytime-
7.
No,
Bloodsport 5.
7. Always
Fast and
back
Furious
down.
23.
For everyone.
Well, there has to be a time where the two branches of Oos Media train with each other, and that'll be fun. Like,
I've been trying to get them to do it.
Well, I've been trying to tell Gil too, but we gotta bring.
What are the branches?
Well, because it's like the stunt world, and then like the
Comedy world, and then Gilbert's what?
He's on our side.
Was that a dig?
No.
He said the comedy world, but what's Gilbert?
He's the comedy guy.
Gilbert kickboxes.
We gotta branch together and like do your guys' workout. Like you guys gotta put us through it. The legendary 87-11 workouts because.
Can I come? I wanna-
Nah, dude, you can't come, dude.
Come.
No, we should all go. We should all go. We should even do a JK thing where we go.
Yeah.
Where you guys just kick our fucking ass, dude, for 3 hours. Okay, dude, you're hurting my shoulder.
What a roundabout.